Hey everybody. So welcome to my custom mod pack playthrough number well test world number 4. And well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 8. I've been trying to watch YouTube and just kind of like wake up a little bit, but it's not working. Got they're making the ramp outside, so it's I'm definitely not going back to sleep. So you're gonna have to bear with me. A little bit on the tired side, but crazy bored, so might as well shoot an episode. Because I want to play, but I don't want to not record, because then I'll skip crucial steps to my awesomeness. So here's what we actually accomplished. I was running low on food, so I grew me a little bit of wheat and some melon seeds, what I had laying around. And I found some sugar cane, which fortunately you can't eat, but it's alright. I threw down these poppies, so more of these guys would spawn. I know a poppy's nearby in case I get the regeneration pet. I dug a tunnel through here, just for easier access out of this here Valley of Doom, and I dug a tunnel through there. I thought they lined up perfectly, but they don't. I didn't plan for that, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got all the way down to bedrock. I didn't mine any of the ores out of the walls and stuff, but I mined the bedrock. I put a roof on the house, and I did some thinking, and I was like, well, you know what? I didn't go to the nether, or I didn't go to the end on in my test world number 3. So I might do that before these episodes get launched, because I kind of want to make sure that's working properly. But this episode we are going to, well, I set up this little contraption. So I got some seared bricks stocked up. I think we're going to make a colossal chest to begin with, because as you can see, I'm running out of room already. So I went and cut down a bunch of trees to see what I could see if I can get anything with those. See if I can have enough wood. So we're gonna do that. I always make the wooden ones because, well, you don't really. I mean, my test world 3, I was halfway's full on my chest, maybe a little over half, and it was a lot of junk. Like, it was a lot of just complete trash. So, I mean, if I actually went through and emptied some of it out, I'd probably have, I'd still have 2/3 of the room left. So, it's not really like, I don't really need a ton of, what am I doing here? Oh, I don't really need a ridiculous amount of space. I should have ate breakfast before I did this. It usually wakes me up a little bit more, but what I do need is a good cup of coffee. Like, it's horrible. You can't buy a good cup of coffee around my house. You have to go, like, um, well, not around my house. And my grandmother doesn't have a coffee pot. She literally brews that crappy instant coffee, and I can't do that. I just can't. It like gives me like the brand she gets gives me like instant heartburn, like immediate death heartburn. So I just can't do that. Now I want to make a couple more ports than what I usually do. I think I'm gonna do 3. Let's do 4, because it doesn't change the structure, the structure of the chest. And I think I need a piece of iron to make the other thing. This is just the stuff I got from mining. I went out looking for chicken, or, well, food of any kind. Chicken just happened to be the food I found. It's gone now because I ate it from mining all the way to bedrock, but I ran into two more chests. One had the anvil pet, and the other one I didn't grab. I was going to go back to it, like, this episode, so I could do it on camera, so I ain't, like, you know, not doing it on camera. So, we might go back for that if I can remember where it's at. Let's sleep real quick. By the way, you know how I was talking about this here sleeping mat? Like, I was like, oh, I wonder how useful that's going to be. It's actually pretty useful. Like, to get this at the beginning of the game, that was pretty useful. Now, I had another world that I loaded in, and just to see what the chest gave me, and it didn't really, I didn't get this, so it's not like you get it no matter what. So if I did a 7x7, what would that be? Oh, it'd be 49 and 49. That's 100, well, 98, but you get the point. And then it'd be 3 sevens twice would be 42, so that'd be 140, and then 10 more, 150. And how many do I have? Not 150. So we could chop down a couple more trees and make a 7x7. I think would be kind of cool. 1, 2, 3. That's just 6, 7. I usually make a 5x5. Like, I don't know why I'm doing a 7x7. I just am. I cleared this space out specifically so I could do this episode. Like, that's already 5? That's going to be all the way to the roof. I wonder if I'll have to cut more. Oh, crap. I wonder if I'll have to, make it one higher to open it. We'll find out. Watch, I'll have to be like 7 high to open it. That's going to be a much bigger chest than what I usually use. I feel like I should put that up there. I feel like the chest is upside down. It doesn't matter. You're not going to see that face anyway. Plus, once it's made, it doesn't matter where the things are except for the ports. So, it's whatever. Okay, so I want to... Let's put the floor in so I can actually, like, have another block up to step on. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. But I guess I don't have to count anymore because I can use the first one as a template. Alright, now I don't want anything on this side. So we'll kind of make this a bit of a staircase so I can actually get up here and do things. And now I want my ports to be, I guess, did I do this wrong? Did I want this not to be tight against that wall because that's where the mine shaft is? I'm thinking that might be a possibility. I'm thinking I may have made a mistake here. I guess it won't really matter. I guess I could just put one port here and then 3 ports over here, and that'll be fine. Let's do that. See where this puts us. Yeah, that'll just have to do. So I'll put one port here, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 ports over here, like that. All right, now we need to go cut down some trees. So let's grab us. What's up, Niv? We need an axe, and I guess we might as well just make an iron one. I still have quite a few iron left. Plus, I have 18 to smelt up, so we'll be all right. With this ore doubling in this, we can make sure that we have what we need. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but like like I said, I'm trying to accentuate Minecraft. I don't want to really change it too much. But I mean, if I can make some of the grindy parts less grindy, I'm kind of happy to do that. That's kind of like my idea. Like, if I can go and find a way to, like, take out half the mining in Minecraft. Like, yeah, it's Minecraft. You're supposed to mine. That's, like, a big part of the game. But when you have to mine, 300 blocks to find a couple of diamonds, it can kind of get boring, especially when you play Minecraft a lot. So I'm trying to find ways to get rid of some of those things. Yeah, I don't want to put in a lot of ways to like super farm everything so then, those redstoners can, exploit everything to make super farms. But I mean, if that's how you want to play the game, then, play the game. That whatever makes you happy, but that's not how I do things. And I will not be involved with that kind of gameplay. I do you know why? You know why I don't really do super redstone farms? Because for some reason redstone is like super like complicated to me. Like, I get like a general idea how to do things, and I can make like simple machines, but I watched a guy build like a full-on store using like a lectern and redstone, and I'm like, that's freaking amazing. Like, and then when I actually watched the video and watched him do it, I was like, you know what? Other than it being super complicated, and one little thing can mess everything up, it actually kind of makes sense. So it made me feel a little bit better that I kind of understood it, but I could never replicate it unless I like literally had like the video in like the top right corner of the screen, and I could like one click pause it to exactly copy what the guy was doing. It was one of those guys that do that super redstone town that they do for whatever reason. I wasn't gonna do any of the bigger trees because like I figured it was gonna probably just take me longer, but I don't like this one. This one upsets me. I don't like the way it's placed. It's gone. We gotta work on getting slime trees too. I gotta spruce up the base a little bit. Actually, I gotta work on a layout for what my actual base is gonna be, because it's gonna be a build off of my small base this time instead of me just doing a whole new one. But there's not a whole lot of space down there if you really think about it, because there's a lot of it that's water, and then you got a cliff on both sides, and I'm gonna need it to be relatively large. So, I mean, how much do I have? I got a stack and a half. That might be enough. Because I'm going to need it to be a relatively large base. So I think I'll just fill this in with cobblestone. shear off this layer and then have it like crook around and just have this as like the workstation, and this could be like the machine room and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like a good idea, but it's probably not a good idea. Okay, let's do that, and let's do this. I might install that one-click thing where you can equalize the entire crafting table. That's pretty much all the mod does. I might install that just because it does make things quite a bit simpler. But I mean, I don't mind this. Like I said, I don't mind some of the monotonous parts of Minecraft, but there's a lot of it that's, I don't know. I'm trying to cut out as much of the boring stuff as possible. That's the end game here. Without really infringing too much on Minecraft itself. Oh no. I think when I was playing this on not Survival Stories, Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons, maybe? Is that its own mod pack? I was playing some other one that I didn't play for very long. It has like it had Tropicraft in it, but like I said, I didn't play for very long. I I built a chest, and then when I broke the one piece of the chest, everything, all my items like flew out, and it seemed like it took it quite a bit longer for the blocks to break with that chest. I don't know if they modded it differently, which is a possibility, but it seemed like it took like 15 minutes to mine the block, like it was like obsidian. I'm still not gonna have enough. Well, you know what? That's why I do the math beforehand. Like I knew it was gonna be quite a few, but I didn't think it was gonna be. Sleep here on the ground. It's cool. I knew I was gonna need a lot, but I didn't think I was gonna need that much. Oh, I made a flint bone sword because there seems to be a large amount of mobs that like to spawn down here. But oh no, those guys are a pain. Okay, we're gonna cut trees down over on the other side. We're gonna cut trees down over by this really cool lake I wanted to show you guys anyway. So I seen this on the mini map, and I was like, I'm gonna have to build a tunnel to this. Look at this. How amazing is this? Like if this was real life, I would totally want to live here. Um, oh, there's that wizard. There's a big wizard tower over there too. We're gonna check out sooner or later. But I had a little. I had a short amount of time that I was homeless, probably like 2 months or so, and I was looking into military options. You know, or it was never really military was never really an option for me. Like I don't like blindly following leaders, and I don't like a third of the reasons why people fight in the first place. So I mean, if people fought more for their families and their personal things than money and status, there would probably be a lot less war. But what do I know? So, anyways, I never really wanted to be in the military because I don't like. I'm like a pacifist. I don't really care to fight. I mean, you back me in a corner, or you put somebody in danger that I care about, or I get drunk enough. I might, but I mean, I'm really not a fighter, and it just, I'm not very good at taking orders. Like, I'm not one of those guys that are like, oh, I don't I don't do authority. But I mean, if someone's gonna yell in my face, I'm not gonna stand there and take it and be like, yes sir. I'm gonna be like, dude, go jump off a bridge. You're no better than I am. Just because somebody gave you a fancy uniform and a title, you ain't telling me what to do. But so I don't know where that conversation was going, but yeah, that's why I didn't join the military. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. So I went and I was talking to the guy at the one of the guys that kind of like work at the homeless shelter in a way. It wasn't really a homeless shelter; it was a work program. That's what they called it. It was like a fancy homeless shelter, if there's such a thing. But it really was. It was kind of on the fancy side. So he introduced me to I think it was an Air Force guy, and dude's like, what are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish? And I'm like, what do I want to accomplish? Like, if I could have, my realistic world, um, mediocre dream life that would bring me enough happiness that I probably really wouldn't want for much. I was like, I would want a, a house by a lake with a pickup truck, nothing fancy, nothing like, 2019, self-parallel parking, hyperdrive ridiculousness with spinning rims, like, an old beater F10, S10 maybe, something like that. Nothing extravagant. The house by a lake, a nice little bass boat, probably a rowboat. So when I don't want to run out with a motor, I can just take a leisurely little paddle and maybe do the whole wife and a couple of kids thing, because sooner or later that it wouldn't be a bad thing. And he's like, oh well, okay, that's not so bad. And I'm like, well, now you're supposed to tell me how exactly I'm supposed to what path I would take to get to this. And he really didn't have an answer for me. So I don't. It was a little daunting, because I was like, why'd you ask me that question if you're not going to give me any kind of pointers? And see, right now, I can guarantee 100% I am not on the right path to, oh crap, to get my, whole dream scenario. Like, I can guarantee I'm not going to get a house and a boat and a truck. um, playing Minecraft and going to see my grandfather in the hospital. But uh, another way of looking at it is I'm not given a lot of options. So, yeah, well, that's the lake story. That's the end of the conversation. Um, this lake just reminded me of that idea. I was like, man, if I could build a house at that lake and this wasn't Minecraft, I would totally live there. All right. Now I think we're gonna have enough. Hopefully this time. Let's just do all these. And I guess we'll do 16 of these. And then we'll grab these 32. That gives us 50 more. One side is 49 blocks. So it should do it. Then I just gotta hope it's alright where I put the latch, because if it isn't, it's gonna... I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to get back there, which I'll have to decide how I want to do that. Oh, nope, it's good. Alright, so this is... I never made one 7x7. I usually always make them 5x5. But I figured, even with the junk, I got 2/3 of the way full on my other series. So I better step it up. Maybe it's time to just go a little wild. I think I'm not going to put the cobblestone in there. Because it just, like, at least for now, I think cobblestone and saplings can stay in one of these chests. Nope, I need you. You're mine. So then we'll keep a hold of that, too. Actually, let's, come on. Let's take this. Because I got a bunch of ores in here I wanna break down. So yeah, I got a monster spawner too. That's from the place I died when I was hunting for some sort of meat. I decided to check it out because you know, a lot of those places have like pork chops and stuff in the what is going on? That can be bad. I might clear off the top of the chest because I think that might be an issue. But I found a little building and I went inside and I was like, well, maybe I can find some meat in one of the chests and that'll you know, save me from having to kill a bunch of chickens. And then yeah, there was like 2 spawners. I knew it was one of the buildings that were fairly easy, so that's why I took the chance. But honestly, I probably shouldn't have. Okay, so you just have to be like right up on it. I was a little concerned that I was gonna have like some sort of glitchy problems from it being so close to the everything, but being so like enclosed. Yeah, I got 60 stone knives. I accidentally shift clicked. I don't want to talk about it. They're gonna go in the trash can when I make one. And when I put in a inventory sorter, so now if I click this, it'll sort. Actually, I don't think it works very well with the. Yeah, see, I don't think it works very well with these chests, the colossal chests, because there's just so much stuff in them. But this is like something I needed. I really. Yeah, see, it doesn't do it with colossal chests, but that's all right, because once I get simple storage units, which will be fairly shortly, we won't have to worry about that. All right, let's get working on a smeltery, because then I can start making better tools. So let's go and get, what do we have of these? And let's just start crafting everything. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of like the glass and stuff. I don't need to. I am going to need a seared tank, so let's grab some. I am going to need some glass. Okay, so let's go to sear. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll do it. Alright, so I want to make... I always get this wrong. I make the wrong one. It's not the furnace controller, I don't think. It might be. Let's make sure. Controller, because I always make the wrong one. Yeah, this is the one I want. Smeltery controller. So let's make one of those. Let's make... let's go... at Tinkers. I want to make this one. I think it's better. Like, I think it could do higher heat. I'm not sure, though. So I might want to make that one at some point. Alright, we're going to need... Let's just do 2 drains for now. We'll need 2 spouts. We need a tank. And let's see, I got 22 more. So let's do a basin and a table. I'm making it real simple this time, not doing anything fancy, because when I make these, I end up making them super ridiculously big, and then it turns into a problem. Okay, so I think that's it. We got the drains, the spouts, the basins, the casts, and the actual bricks. So let's go and throw it together. If you couldn't tell, I decided this episode is going to be mostly like a multi-block episode. We're just kind of like gonna rip through everything we can. We'll get rid of that. Alright, so let's put this bad boy together. Let's sleep. Just for sake of getting murdered. I need a drink anyway. Alright. Now, what did I take out? These? I think we want those. Do I want to make them into bricks? Let's do that. It'll look a little neater. Alright, now we're just gonna, like, stick it, like, right... Hang on, give me a second. We're gonna put it right... Just put it right here. Oh, I like this. This looks like a good spot. So let's do it like... How big do we want the inside to be? Let's do like... 4? Yeah, I mean, that'll be alright. I don't know if this will work. I never tried it before. So let's do... like this. And I froze. Come on. This was going so smoothly. You can't do this now. So I noticed in the videos, whenever this freezes, it doesn't look it doesn't do the whole like glossed over frost screen thing that it does in real life. Like what I see right now is like a partially whited out screen, but what you guys see is just like me standing here looking at a stone brick. But I assure you that it is, well, was frozen. Alright, so now I want to put... I guess I'll put the drains on this side. Like that. And we'll put the controller and this here. and then we'll just build up. Wait, is this working? Oh, it does work like that. Cool beans. Alright. But I actually got an even number of blocks too. And it is my lucky day. So now let's drop down here. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Looking good. Looking good. So now we have a furnace. We need some lava though to really get things started out. So let's go and find us some lava. Let's hop in here and drop off these. The glass. I guess the seared bricks. We'll drop this down here. This over here. I just made a stone shuriken. Like, it is complete garbage, but it keeps the skeletons off my back. Or if I get into a pickle where I can't hit them, they if I get to a spot where I can't actually hit the skeletons, I have something I can throw and actually do damage, keep them from killing me. Luckily, I made a gold bucket. It holds 4 buckets, and the tank that is on the tank that's on the smeltery also holds 4 buckets, so it kind of works out. You know what? I kind of figured that was going to happen. You know, I'm going really far for lava when it's down in that hole, but I think we're going to check out this wizard tower while we're here. Oh wait, no, we're not, because, well, they're a lot easier to get to when I have flight. So we are going to do, though, gonna snag out some of this cactus. Oh, crap. That wasn't so bad. I thought for sure he was going to kill me. You can see the shuriken's not horrible, but you literally get like 3 shots. No, not really. I think you get like 12, but it's still not very good. Crap. These guys spawn a lot, don't they? Alright, man, I get it. I get it. Alright. I'm on fire. Okay, 3 buckets of lava. That'll get us through for now. We've got some cactus I can grow. It's good. Works for me. Oh, crap. Do you know what I did? I didn't set a waypoint for the house. Oh, well. I mean, I can use my structure in that amazingly round pond to find my way back. So I guess for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to start mining everything out of the walls. I guess that's a pretty good idea. I think I'm just going to use the hammer. I think it'll be quicker. Actually, I do have an iron pickaxe, I think. I thought I had an iron pickaxe. I may have used it up. No, there it is. Alright, we're good. Drop these guys in here. And let's go. Now I think if I find gold ore in here, I think that goes. I think that it'll automatically double. Like I don't think I have to make this. I don't think I have to make a hammer out of this. Now we'll find out when we get back. Make it a mystery. Well, I will. You guys won't, because I'm gonna mine for a little bit. We're out of here. Well, calling it quits, anyways, for today, for this episode. Then I'm gonna go eat some breakfast and maybe shoot another episode. I'm still waiting to get information on if it's possible to change a villager to make it custom trades. Like I know, okay, I don't want to say that. I know it's possible. I just don't know how to do it. I don't think I'm going to fill in the holes in this episode either. Like, usually I fill in the holes when I mine stuff. But unless they're, like, super deep caverns that I make, I don't think I'm going to fill in holes. Because, well, why? Why do it? It's mostly aesthetics and the possibility of keeping mobs from spawning. I don't think I'm going to waste my time. I'm not going to get too crazy on the coal either, because I usually do pretty good on the amount of coal I get. So I'm not gonna go too wild with that. Now I'm taking all the metals I can get my hands on. At least for now. Until further notice. And so, you see these two different ores? They're both copper. One's from base metal and one's from thermal expansion. I hate those guys. They make it so I can't jump. But that's what that's why there's two different kinds of ores. You get that a lot. Like immersive engineering is another one that you get immersive engineering and thermal expansion or metallurgy or whatever. You get two different ore gens. That's the same ore, just different. It just looks different. Which is probably why I got so many blocks of iron or copper so early, because it's one that has more than one ore gen. which I don't know if I like that or not, because that was kind of quick to get 36 iron or copper. But I mean, I am in a chasm too, so you can find them poking out in the hillsides quite often. I think I'm going to fill this hole in. I think this one's going to be one of those ones that I don't let be super, like, ridiculous. But, okay, guys, I think we're going to call it quits here. It's, 46 minutes deep. I wasn't paying attention. But I'm going to mine out the rest of the ores going down this hallway. You know, I'm probably going to mitigate some of the copper. Is mitigate the right word? I'm probably gonna, or coal. I don't even know if either of those are the right word. I'm gonna overlook some of the coal deposits. I mean, if they're directly in the wall in clusters, I'm gonna grab them. But some of the ones like this, like, I'm probably just gonna leave it. So, because I'm gonna have plenty of coal by the end of this, and when and if I go to the Aether, I'm gonna get a bunch of that ambrosia stuff because that stuff's awesome. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.